What brought me to HCC was I had just come out of the military. I would join the military at 17 after I graduated from high school with a GED. I went through the 11th grade and decided, I've had enough of this, so I'm going to go start my life. My parents had been telling me how important college was, and I didn't believe them, and I just decided, I'm going to do my own thing. So after I got out of the military, I realized that maybe my parents may have been right about that college thing. So I came back home, joined the Houston Police Department, had a family by that time, and had a very busy life going on. But I recognized I needed an education, so I started looking around for places that I could go that would be flexible, because I needed to focus on my new career, my family, and it was going to add this education component. And so HCC filled the bill for me on that. When I was attending HCC and dealing with the professors and the instructors and so forth, I began to find myself with different ideas than I thought I would have. And so education opens your mind to other possibilities, other research, for example, topics that you wouldn't consider, not really pay attention to, all of a sudden become interesting to you. I was able to learn how to communicate better with people, and that really worked well in my job. Dealing with people on the street and in stressful situations, often a calm, relaxed demeanor, using logic and reason really works well to de-escalate things. And that was very helpful and useful for me in my career as a police officer. I like to tell people that HCC gave me a little bit of information about a lot of things, but not a lot about any one thing. And that's made me a more well-rounded person. So I'm open to ideas, I'm open to argument, I'm open to people having a difference of opinion with me. I can disagree without being disagreeable. But I learned a lot of that when I was in HCC. That was a good foundation on which to build my four-year college degree. And of course, I ended up being an author. I wrote a book called Gangsta in the House, and that provided me an opportunity to become a consultant on gang and youth violence. And I traveled all over the United States and Canada and several other countries helping people deal with that issue. That brought me into to being a city council member because I decided that I could be of some use for the city. And so I ran and won. That built the foundation on which I was able to build this life that I have now. And I'm very excited to have served the city of Houston for the past 7+ years. My time at HCC and the subsequent period of time afterward, that education has resulted in a much more rounded individual, a more person of the world, if you will. And I think it all started with HCC, so I wouldn't change a thing about that.